Good morning, viewers. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, this is actually the first installment, so you're all joining me for the very first time. My name is Brian, and I've decided to do this little video diary that will be taking place always while I'm in the car, because myself, my father, and a good friend of ours, Ken, who's our mechanic, are taking place in a 24-hour auto race. It's actually called 24 Hours of Lemons. And because I have ample time and an hour and a half drive to Manhattan, I thought, this might be the best time to do one of these things. Also, since it's an auto race, it seems rather, well, apt. At any rate, the race is called 24 Hours of Lemons, as I explained, which is actually a play on the famous auto race out of France that occurs once a year. It's called the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Unfortunately, we won't be in France in the city of Le Mans. We will be in Millville, New Jersey. So, maybe some pastries, but I think you're going to have to run to Starbucks to get them. At any rate, the race is, the reason it's called 24 Hours of Lemons, though, focuses on the fact that the car cannot cost in excess of $500. Now, of course, there are little caveats. You can spend $500 on the car, but you can spend as much as you want on safety equipment. So, you still can't drop a big engine in the car. You still can't modify it. Those aren't the rules. That would be considered adding to the value of the car. No. What you're allowed to do, though, is you're allowed to spend money on things like a roll cage, so you don't die. You also can spend money on tires and brakes, again, so you don't die. The race then is an endurance race. Now, the difference between an endurance race and a regular, what you would think of as like NASCAR, is that in NASCAR, it's whoever completes all the laps first. In this case, in an endurance race, what you're actually doing is the winner is whoever completes the most laps. Now, we looked up the average number of laps needed to win or even complete, and it was around 540 laps. While we were investigating this process, we also decided that, hey, we're going to spend all this time blasting around a track in hard-pounding driving excitement. We should do it for charity. So that's what we're doing. Our car will actually be a charity car to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. The upshot will be that we'll try and get people to donate money based on the number of laps completed, with a goal of raising $10,000. So, to keep you informed about the progress of our little endeavor, I'm going to be keeping this video diary in which you'll be accompanying me on my daily trip into Manhattan. So I think the next installment after this, well, might as well tell you, actually no. What I will do is I will include up in the right-hand corner here a link to our donation site. Our next installment will be when we're going to go out and we're going to buy the car. And